Hi everyone, welcome back to another Call of Duty mobile video. Today I want to share something quite disappointing that I recently discovered about the Mythic XM4 Luminescent Jade and the ongoing secret cache system. But first let's talk about the big news. As you may already know, Call of Duty Mobile initially promised us a bonus period for secret caches, likely from the 28th to the 2nd of each month, during which players could earn twice the secret cache crates by simply logging in and playing 3 matches. This was supposed to give us 8 crates in total during the bonus period, double the usual amount. However, after checking the Chinese version, I noticed that this bonus event is available there, but unfortunately it hasn't been implemented in either the global or Garena versions. This feels quite disappointing for players eagerly waiting for extra rewards. That said, I firmly believe this is just a miscommunication or delay. In previous cases, when players raised concerns about missing extra login crates, the developers quickly fixed the issue, ensuring all players received their rewards. So don't worry, I'm confident they'll resolve this situation soon and bring the bonus period to all versions of the game. Now let's address another common question about the secret caches system. Why does progress seem faster for some players but is slower for others, even when both are playing daily and collecting all eligible crates? I did some thinking, and the key factor here seems to be luck when opening crates. For instance, one player might receive more legendary shards or power nova camos, while another might be luckier with mythic shards. However, here's something important to consider. Once you fully collect a particular reward, like the stun baton or the CR56 Air Max, you will no longer receive shards for that reward. This means that after completing one reward set, your crate drops naturally shift to prioritize other shard categories. So even if you are slower at collecting mythic shards initially, you'll catch up once the system stops giving you legendary or other shards. Essentially, over time, both players will unlock all the rewards at roughly the same pace, despite differences in short-term luck. In other words, if your friend seems to be speeding through mythic shard collection, it doesn't necessarily mean they'll unlock it faster than you. You may simply be collecting other shards first, but once you complete those categories, you'll get mythic shards at a higher rate and catch up quickly. That's all I have on secret caches for now. Next up, let's dive into the upcoming Mythic Blueprint and a concerning issue I've discovered about it. Let's talk about the Mythic XM4 Luminescent Jade in Call of Duty Mobile and break down all its features, including upgrades, skill effects, and those highly anticipated iron sights. Is it super cool or just kind of meh? Let's find out. The skin has a futuristic high-tech design that really stands out. It's mostly white with shiny gold details and glowing teal and green parts. These glowing sections, especially around the center of the gun, give it a sci-fi vibe, almost like it's powered by some kind of advanced energy source. The Mythic XM4 Luminescent Jade definitely looks amazing, but when it comes to upgrades, it falls a bit short. Let me explain why. The level 1 upgrade gives you some attachment skins. Nothing too exciting or unique. At level 2, you unlock 3 kill effects. Honestly, these effects are just okay. Not super impressive, but not bad either. Out of the 3, I prefer the final kill effect the most. The good news is that once you reach this level, you unlock all 3 kill effects. Now here comes the bad news. The level 3 upgrade is kind of disappointing. This level is supposed to give you an upgraded form of the weapon, but if you compare it to the base form, the only real change is a yellow effect coming out of the gun. That effect gets more intense at this stage, but that's about it. There are no changes to the design, shape, or even the length of the weapon. Honestly, it feels like a very lazy upgrade. Level 4 gives you tracer ammo, and I've got to say it does look pretty cool. If you're someone who loves using tracer rounds, this upgrade might be worth it for you. But here's the problem. You have to go through the level 3 upgrade first, which feels like a complete waste since the advanced form barely looks different from the base version. That part is really disappointing. Now here's the next bit of bad news. The level 5 upgrade, which is supposed to give you the final version of the Mythic XM4. Unfortunately, all it adds is a slightly stronger yellow effect on the weapon. No changes to the design or geometry at all. Honestly, it feels super lazy if you ask me. When you compare the level 5 upgrade to level 3, the difference isn't all that drastic. It's pretty underwhelming, especially when you think about how much effort went into other mythic skins. So why did this happen? I think it's because they focused on 2 mythics this season. A lot of players are more interested in the free one, while only a small group will go for this paid version. Since fewer players would spend money to get this mythic, it seems like they didn't put as much effort into its upgrades. But don't get me wrong, I'm only talking about the upgraded and final forms. The rest of this mythic is actually impressive, and the lucky draw drawer includes some really awesome items which I'll break down for you one by one. Before we dive into the other items, let's quickly compare the 3 iron sights side by side. Honestly, the base one is already pretty good, way better than the default sights for the XM4. Unfortunately, the upgraded and final iron sights don't give any significant advantage. So personally, I'd just stick with the first one and save the upgrades for something more worthwhile. The character skin in this draw looks really cool and a bit spooky. He wears a helmet shaped like a skull with glowing green eyes that make him look like something from another world. One of the best parts is that his chest has a special moving animation that makes him stand out. His armor is mostly black and grey with shiny metallic pieces and glowing green parts that look futuristic. He also wears a white cloth around his waist that pops against the dark armor. His gloves and arm pieces are super tough with cool designs, and his leg armor covers his thighs and shins, making him look ready for battle. It's a mix of old samurai style and high-tech features, making this skin really awesome. Next, let's talk about the DRH skin. This gun looks super cool with a futuristic design. It mixes modern and high-tech styles. The main colors are white and gold with teal and green details, just like the Mythic version. The white body of the gun is trimmed with gold, making it look really sleek and shiny. Now let's check out the melee weapon that comes with this mythic drop. This weapon has a cool mix of dark and metallic details. It's mainly dark grey or black with gold and teal accents. The handle and guard have mechanical designs, giving it a futuristic feel. Plus there's a little teal charm or pendant hanging from the handle, which adds a unique touch. I'm also really excited about the emote that comes with the mythic drop because it has effects similar to the ones from the gun. Next up, let's talk about the calling card. The characters on it are holding swords. The background has a peaceful nighttime setting with traditional Japanese buildings like pagodas and torii gates, all under a beautiful moonlit sky. A calm, serene vibe to the scene, even though it has an intense warrior feel to it. One thing I'm really excited about this mythic drop is the legendary heartbeat sensor. The sensor has a sleek design with a mix of white, gold and metallic elements, giving it a sophisticated, advanced look. There's also a glowing green aura around it, making it look like it's powered up and ready to go, emitting some kind of energy. It definitely adds to the whole high-tech feel of the drop. They've also created a muscle car skin that looks amazing. The car has a wave-like pattern in teal or turquoise that flows across the sides and hood, inspired by traditional Japanese wave art. Check out this parachute. It has a cool rounded shape like most parachutes and comes in a mix of white, teal, gold and grey. In the center there's a bold teal circular pattern with rings and detailed designs that give it a futuristic high-tech feel. The final item in this mythic drop is an amazing charm with a super detailed design that blends technology and fantasy. The central column is clear and filled with glowing teal symbols or digital code, like a futuristic data stream or magical runes. The base is made of a transparent material, letting you see the glowing symbols inside the column as they flow downward, creating a really dynamic effect. It's a stunning piece. So what do you all think about this mythic drop? Are you excited for it or not? Let me know in the comment section. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and click the bell to get notified for more videos. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.